There, my beloved Awakened One. I'm Monica Bermudez, an intuitive quantum energy healer. I want to talk about this full moon that the 1st of August 2023, that we're kicking off with the first of two full moons actually for August. So it is actually exactly on August 1st, depending on your time zone, of course. And it is a full moon that's in Aquarius. And so I want to talk about some of the energy of this because I feel that it's very significant. I feel like it's an initiatory type full moon because we're kicking off the month with a full moon. And so I feel that in a way is preparing us for this LIONSGATE portal of August 8th. In my video for August of the month, which I share energetic themes for August, I talk about some very key point dates to keep in mind for August that are very important portals, as well as astrological events, because right now we're in a lot of retrograde planets and they all have very significance in our life and also in the collective. And so I feel like with this, being an initiatory type of full moon, meaning that there is this whole new chapter for us that we are starting this big journey because as we're releasing also, certain things that no longer serve us or completing those cycles, it is opening up a pathway into this new chapter in our life. And so we are stepping into new ground, new energy, and a new level of us of upgrade in our energy codes as well, because we are becoming more crystalline type of light body, our physical body as well as our soul. So all aspects of us are being upgraded, which is why sometimes it could feel uncomfortable in a physical form, emotional, or even mental. So a lot of things that are coming to the surface to be purged at the moment is the time for all of this. So in this I want to share the 5 themes for this full moon itself. And since it is an Aquarian energy, Aquarian is all about working together and being united. And so that's very Christ consciousness type energy, which is the other aspect of our expansion, of our ascension, that we're expanding into being more Christ consciousness. Awareness and having more awareness of ourselves. And so it's all linked together, this whole ascension with the awakening aspect of it. And the awakening is more like waking up to your own soul, your own truth that's always been inside of you. And so right now is the time for a lot of that because the energies are supporting us for this time. So there will be a lot of things that will be revealed that are truths, that is our time to know what is the actuality of things and not be in this sleeping mode that we spent most of our human lives for so long. And so it is our time to really step into our true soul purpose, soul mission, and who we come to be. And so that's what I want to share though, like every month, around the full moon or certain astrological events, I like to jump on to just share, some of the themes, intuitive and energetic themes that I feel for us collectively. So the number one thing is to either be near the water or be able to go inside the water. So spend some time with water, quality time, but also, drinking as plenty of water as you can. That's one thing that I've been emphasizing a lot, especially during the ascension symptoms of new energies. And usually when I feel like I don't drink enough water, I can feel, my body feels very different. It feels like it doesn't feel the same. So when I drink more of the plenty of water, I feel so much better with the energies that are, streaming through, that are coming, being downloaded and uploaded in all different areas. And so it does, make a huge difference in my body. And I think it will make a difference for a lot of people if we just listen to our body and drink plenty of water that is suitable for you. And the number 2 thing to remember is that stay grounded and So as you're like practicing more of how you stay grounded, so there's always different forms of being grounded, right? The fastest way is going out in nature and just connecting with the trees, placing your bare feet on the ground, doing certain meditations, being around plants in your house indoors, and just being with nature and being grounded, to keep yourself grounded with all these high frequencies of energies, because we are like these magnetic conduits of the energy in our cells, and we are observing a lot of those energies and new energy codes. And so it is important to remember to keep ourselves still here on earth and be able to process that eventually, to come to the surface of our own consciousness, so that we're able to make certain decisions and discernment, especially through our heart, because a lot of discernment is through our heart. As I call the heart GPS, heart discernment. So number 3 thing to know is that whatever needs to come up to the surface, let it out, but don't dwell on it. So let it go. So if you're being triggered around the full moon, because oftentimes full moon do cause certain triggers in people, but all that is also part of initiation too, in that a trigger can often, when it comes up to the surface, that just means there's some other aspect that just needs to be cleared, that needs to be released from certain patterns. From it could be from your own experience growing up, but it could also be from past lives that maybe at a subconscious level. But the key is to pay attention to whatever is coming up during that time. It doesn't mean that spending all this time in dwelling and analyzing it. So when you pay attention to it, when you become aware of it, just let it come out and be released in its own way, and just allow it to process through you. So it's more like a processing mechanism, if anything. And that should just clear itself and help you release whatever just needs to be released in that moment. And of course, give yourself care and be patient with yourself. You need a little more time to be able to process that out. The number 4 thing is to take yourself out, take time out if you need to. So in other words, if you're reacting in ways, that are, something to reflect on collaboration and unity, but just taking that time out to yourself. So if you find yourself wanting to process things on your own, and finding, that maybe there's other aspects of you that are calling you from your own heart desire, your own heart calling, that is asking you for something to contribute to others, to the community, or however that is, that collaboration will be for you. So it could be, humanity as a whole, could be for nature, it could be for the animals, could be for the environment, could be for helping in different ways. So taking that time out to reflect on those things that matter, that would help the collective in the short term, but also in the long term. And the 5th thing, and I just want to share that every month I do these new moon rituals, which I call the Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators. And I have a lot of that content and description in my YouTube video for the description area. And so every month I get together with a virtual group where we set these intentions, and I channel a lot of the moon goddess, as well as other beings who want to come forth to assist us in setting those new intentions as we step into our new journey, our new ascension process, a new chapter, and putting a structure around it, but working more at a 5D level of manifestation. So allowing the quantum leap of manifestation. So for me personally, it's been helping a lot, and I know it's helping a lot more people. So I invite you to check it out and join us in this circle. I'm always excited about it. I'm always, enjoy working with others and seeing the fruition of the results of that outcome of that ritual. So check it out. And so the fifth thing that I want to say about this full moon is that I feel there's going to be a spotlight on your God-given gifts, your own spiritual abilities. So there's other aspects, there's many layers of us, many spiritual gifts within us. Some are hidden, some are just ready to be resurfaced. And it wasn't, our time before, for a lot of these to come through. So I feel like now is the time for this full moon because, like I said, this feels like an initiatory type full moon. So it's the beginning of like many of your divine gifts in that way, in that regard. And so definitely, just know that this is, number 1 out of 2 full moons for the month of August. The last, full moon for August will be around August 30. So that's why they call it the blue moon type, full moon. So check out, my other YouTube video on more description on some of the key dates to keep track of for August, as well as some other guided meditations that I have posted on my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting some more guided meditations as well. So if you like this message, click like and share with others, and feel free to write a comment as well and share how your experience has been with the ascension and what's been coming up for you, especially around the full moon and some of these astrological events. And I look forward to hearing from you and connecting with you in one way or another. Bye for now. Sending you all so much love.